Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is final week, okay, of June, or you could consider it like that, or you can even consider it as a weekly love tarot reading. Okay, you can take it in both ways because we just have 3 days and the weekend comes in between that. Okay, so let me focus. I'm gonna just use the Witches tarot. Okay, I'm just following the theme of June. I used the Witches here to predict the month, right? So now we are going to see, I'm going to clarify using the Rider-Waite, and I'll be pulling out one overall theme, okay, overall theme with the Lenormands. So the first sign I'm going to do is Aries. So let's start with you. Aries, death card here, okay. So death, Nine of Pentacles is independence, situations ending. Maybe you have become independent, or some situation you left a job, left someone, or some part of you died. Maybe you left a habit, whatever. It is not a prediction. It could be an ending, but the thing is, it is not like I'm predicting death in your family or a death of a person or something. This is about ending some things, but also clearing out. And the Nine of Pentacles is something where you feel independent. You do not depend on anything or anybody for certain things in your life or for certain situations in your life. Okay, so that is what this death card literally means. Okay, and also maybe if you, with the 8th house here, if you had some hidden things that were hidden in your life regarding a death of a person, if someone has passed away and there were some hidden things about this person, maybe that could be revealed in this week for you. Okay, so there is no reversals in Witches tarot, but there is reversals in the Rider-Waite. Okay, so let me let us see what this week is going to be for you, Aries. How this week will be, the last week of June. With Mercury being direct right now, still it is in post shadow, but I think I did not have a good Mercury retrograde. It was very emotional for me, and I had a lot of communication difficulties. I had to redo a lot of things. So I hope after this retrograde something could turn up. Okay, Page of Swords is the overall energy for you. I'm gonna pull a 5-card spread here. Okay, so it's going to be, what is this? 4 of Cups is your past. Okay, this is a different spread. This is your past, current energy. Okay, future, I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, and from the bottom of the deck I'm going to pull 2 cards. Okay, so the first is Page of Swords came, and then King of Cups is here. Okay, so the death could be here. Can you see this cards, or I'll keep the death here? Okay, yeah. So this is the spread here. Okay, 2 from the bottom of the deck and 3 from what I shuffled. Okay, so what I'm getting here is Page of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, this could have, you could be dealing with a water sign, Aries. This is a Cancer here. Okay, Chariot here. Okay, so this person could be your father, this person could be a husband, could be a lover, a prominent, a male figure here. Okay, maybe they are rejecting you, or you are getting rejected by this person, but the thing is, someone is trying to block this person out. Maybe they are spying, they are collecting information in secret. Okay, maybe they are trying to approach you in a different way. This person is kind of a sneaky person, because water signs do not show their emotions or their true colors, okay, unless or until. And so this person could be hiding feelings for you. Maybe you're trying to block this person, or they are trying to block you. But someone is, see, this person has a cup, okay, and even this person is offering a cup, and someone is in melancholy. Okay, so maybe you found out that this person has feelings for you, or you had feelings for this person, but someone is not ready to accept it. Okay, someone has a choice to be made in the future. Okay, the Chariot here could mean that this could be like somewhere you don't know whether to move on or to stay. Maybe this person has given you a lot of signals where they have told you that they are not interested. The 8th house could also mean that someone is single, ready to date, but one person is ready to, wants to date, and the other person is not ready to date. Okay, this feels like a mixed signal for me. Let me clarify. The King of Cups here, What does he want? What is his energy? King of Cups. the Queen of Wands reverse. There you are, Aries. I think Aries woman dealing with a water sign, especially a Cancer. Maybe you do not get along with this person. You are rejecting this person, or this person is rejecting you. Maybe there could have been a lot of arguments, conversations, or people could have been, there could have been fighting here. Okay, there someone could have been stalking you. They could have been argumentative, immature energy here. Okay, and what is this Page of Swords here? Strength card. Yeah, this could be someone that is holding back. Okay, they are not ready to speak up, or if this is angry or anger, someone is very angry, they could be shouting, they could be talking very immaturely. Okay, and there could have been some arguments here, especially when they feel that their values, they are not being valued in this relationship. Yeah, Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, someone is not ready to either sexually be together or start a new beginning, have a new beginning. With the Four of Cups here, someone does not want a new beginning. Okay, if you are the Aries woman that is rejecting the King of Cups here, they could be offering the cup here. Maybe you do not want to do it because you do not feel passionate about this person, or you feel like this person is overly emotional and they are not very sexually appealing to you. Maybe that's why you don't want to give this person a chance here. Seven of Wands here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have been someone at work, or this could even be a friend, okay, you collaborate with, or this could be even hiding them or blocking them on social media, not giving them a chance to start a friendship or even a relationship, because you think that maybe one of you has to do a lot of work, or one of you is being overly chased here. Okay, the Chariot. Page of Cups. Yeah, this could be about apology, or someone, this could even be new love, or someone wants to return back. I'm going to pull one more on the Chariot. The Tower reversed. Yeah, someone doesn't want to suddenly show up, and if there was a breakup, someone is trying to move on silently. They don't want to rekindle this stuff again. Okay, especially if you're an Aries woman dealing with a Cancer. Okay, and I am not taken a deck for outcome here. Okay, so let me leave it like that. Okay, so the outcome could be that this person could either come in and apologize, or they will come in and give you an offer again. Okay, because there is 3 cups here: Page of Cups, King of Cups, Four of Cups. So someone is trying to pursue someone again and again without giving in. Okay, maybe someone needs to be alone, or someone needs to end this connection instead of going back or trying to make something happen. Okay, it's not going to happen. Okay, I'm being called to give you an advice card, so I'm going to just, there is no reversals in this deck. Okay, so I have just saged everything, so everything is upright in my tarot deck right now. So the outcome could be 10 of Rods. Okay, 3 cards for me. The outcome is someone is, yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, they are hurtful. Someone feels hurtful. Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, someone wants a second chance. Maybe, I don't know if the woman here, you feel that maybe this person gave you a lot of false promises, or you have a lot of responsibilities to take care of in the relationship, or you expected a lot. I feel that someone expected a lot in this connection, and they want a second chance, and that's why they are fighting for it, but the other person is not ready to give it. Okay, one of them is rejecting and one of them wants a second chance, because this could have been something that they were involved in together. Okay, we'll move on to Taurus here. Okay, Taurus, we'll see how this energy is going to be for you. So Taurus, the last week of June. Okay, there is not any planetary transits, especially I think on Monday Venus is entering into Leo. Okay, so here is with Venus and Mars entering into your 5th house, you have to be cautious of player energy, or being too aggressive, too arrogant in getting what you want. Okay, because you may feel that you can also feel very romantic, very energetic, sexually appealing also, but it is not going to be like someone that you want to settle down with. It could be a fling energy, and especially Mars and Venus, Saturn in your opposite sign can restrict you. Okay, in the Aquarius energy. Okay, so for Leos, the 5th house is being restricted with Aquarius, Saturn in Aquarius, okay? So that being your 5th house, Aries, okay? And in your 11th house, don't confuse friends as your lovers, or if you are trying to make something happen with getting married to a friend, or sleeping with friends with benefits, all those things can be a problem for you in later days, okay? So try to be cautious of that. For Taurus, Venus entering into Leo is another energy where within your 4th house, so you could be really pumped up to redecorate your house, or have a family get together. You could be feeling lively again, okay? You could be partying again, okay? With maybe this will help you get some energy here. Queen of Cups came for you, Taurus. So Taurus, Queen of Cups is a Scorpio for me, and the 8th house here, number 8, 17 is here. So 1 plus 7 is 8. So this could be someone very significant. This could also mean if you are married or if you are in a relationship, 8th house matters can play a great role for you. And also this could be some kind of hidden information coming into light, okay? So we'll see. I'm gonna pull a 5 card spread for you, Taurus. So 2 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So indecision. So the first card, the past, is the 3 of Pentacles, okay? And we have the 10 of Cups, okay? There's no reversals, but this came in reverse. I think I've almost did everything upright. Okay, I'm going to keep it reversed itself. 10 of Cups reversed, and then the Hierophant upright, okay? And then we have the 2 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Wow, Queen of Cups double time. So definitely Taurus men, you could be dealing with a strong Scorpio, okay, your opposite sign. Or if you are a Taurus female, okay, you could have Scorpio in your chart. Or if you could be dealing with another Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces too, okay? With the 10 of Cups being in reversed, okay, and Taurus, you showed up in your own reading, the Hierophant here, the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe someone is indecisive about building a future together or starting a family. If you're hesitant, or if you're having some kind of issues in your family right now, maybe your parents, your ancestors, they don't get along with each other. Maybe there could be a female that is giving you mixed signals also. Maybe you want to commit to this person, start a family or marry them, but there is some kind of restrictions that is pulling you or keeping you in an indecisive mode, okay? You do not know what to do. Maybe there could also be that if you do not know about any information about this Queen of Cups, especially a Scorpio, this week you will find some information. Maybe they'll be helping you out in making a decision, even regarding a business, or starting a family, or getting married in a commitment. Or you could be getting to know more about their traditions, their values. The 10 of Cups being in reverse, that I'm not supposed to, everything was upright, so I'm just trying to keep it in reverse. But in the upright, it means that someone is trying to see a future together, okay? They want to build a future, they want to commit, they want to have a stable relationship, but there is some indecision here. Let me clarify what is this indecision. The 2 of Swords. Someone is in denial that this woman is accepting you, or you are in love with this person. The 4 of Wands. Wow, this could be about marriage, okay? Someone wants marriage, or someone wants to move in together. Maybe you want to move in together, or you're already married to a Queen of Cups, and you could be going through issues, maybe financial issues right now. The Queen of Cups here, what does she want? Judgment reversed. Wow, okay. So this person, if this is an ex-spouse here, or this is someone that is, maybe you had a different thought about this person, okay? Maybe you thought that they are not marital material, and suddenly you change your perspective about this woman, and maybe you're trying to think about what kind of a future you will have if you're currently in a relationship with this person, or you're trying to get into a relationship. 3 of Pentacles here. Wow, 5 of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, another two. Okay, so maybe if there was some conflict between you and this person regarding a home, a marriage, or getting into a relationship, or if this was a stable relationship and one person, this has to be in reverse. Okay, one person was trying to move out, or they were trying to move in, and one person was not in. I think this could have been someone that was not in the same page. Okay, one person wanted it, one person did not want it. The Ten of Cups in reverse for Taurus. The Hangman. Yeah, someone is waiting. Okay, this could have been a lot of thought process whether to get in, settle down, have a commitment, marry. And this could have been like an on and off relationship too, where that is what I'm telling you. When one person wants, another person do not want it. The Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, someone feels that their parents or their relationship would be, they won't accept it. Okay, and especially if this is someone that you were dealing with a long time, if this is your ex-spouse, especially an ex-partner, maybe you're right now in a breakup mode because one person do not want to settle down and one person wants to settle down. With two fives here, definitely this is someone that does not want to give, especially if this is a Queen of Cups twice. If you're a Taurus man dealing with a Scorpio, maybe this person is trying to reject you or to stay out of relationship or not give you a chance, or if there was some problems regarding, what is this, Four of Wands here. This week you could have issues. Okay, Five of Wands. Yeah, this is about arguments at home, about a marriage, about commitment issues. Yeah, the Hierophant reverse, definitely. So if this was someone that you wanted to commit, or you were in a commitment, Taurus, especially a Scorpio, this woman does not want to move in or marry you. You feel abandoned by this person, or you feel that this person is non-committal. Okay, let me see what is the outcome or the advice for you. Wow, King of Cups just fell. Okay, so you need to be little more Four of Rods. Yeah, someone is ready to settle down or ready to have a relationship. Seven of Swords. Okay, one more. Hermit. Okay, so I think you need to, especially if you're a Taurus man, if you found out that this person is non-committal to you, they are rejecting you even after you told them that you want a second chance, or you want to marry them, or you want to stay single. Sorry, stay committed. If they have rejected you or you have rejected this person, I think you both need to go into a period of isolation to understand there could have been some lies about this relationship in a marriage, in a commitment. Okay, maybe one of you do not get along well with the other person here. Okay, and if this is a Taurus woman dealing with a King of Cups, a King of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces here. Okay, here with the Hanged Man here, and the Queen of Cups could be Pisces. Okay, so if you have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with a Pisces man, okay, a Taurus woman. Okay, because I don't think Taurus is on the board here, but I'm good. Sorry, yeah, Taurus woman, I don't know if you're on board, especially if you have water in your chart. This reading would resonate with you, otherwise I don't think. And also especially if you're dealing with another water sign. Okay, I think if you found out that this person was cheating, or they were married and cheating, that could come into light right now, or the revelation here about the Queen of Cups, may either your marriage or your commitment is being exposed right now. So one of you is committed, especially for Taurus women. Either you're committed or the other person is committed, and this could have been a cheating, and that is why they are rejecting you, or you're rejecting this person and you're not getting any kind of commitment from this person. Okay, this is for Taurus females. Let's move on to Gemini. So Gemini, Venus is in your third house, right? So third house, Venus could be in Leo, could be about having a lot of chances, or opportunities to publish, to write, to speak, or to travel. Okay, especially for a staycation, for a vacation, you can have opportunities for that. You will feel a little bit in your zone, or you'll be feeling good to do that right now. Okay. And Mars and Venus in your third house can keep you a lot of busyness. Okay, you will be very busy right now, especially with respect to something related to your neighborhood. You could be doing some kind of programs, or if you have a writing business or a publishing business, that could be very busy right now for you, and you have lucrative business opportunities too. And for love, love could happen for you in your neighborhood. Okay, visiting a grocery store or a gym, you can meet someone. Okay, so let's see for Geminis, what's the theme for wow, the key, beautiful. So this is the theme for you, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to hustle and you need to find your freedom. And if you want to be creative, this is a good opportunity for you to be unleashing your creativeness. Okay, with respect to your communication, with respect to volunteering for projects and all, you can do it. And also, if you're trying to come out of a relationship or get out of a situation, and if you're looking for a sign whether you have the potential to unlock a business, a career, or a new chapter in your life, I think you have it. Okay, this is what the meaning I'm getting here for Geminis. You're starting something new, having the potential to finally start something new, or feeling energetic to start something new. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it could be about business too. So I'm going to shuffle once. This is your overall energy. Page of Pentacles. Wow, definitely a new project, a new lifestyle change, or a new business opportunity, or a career or a job opportunity too. Okay, the past you have the Eight of Swords. Wow, the present is your Five of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune is your future. Beautiful. And the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Okay, so Gemini, if you're trying to compete with someone, okay, especially with respect to a career, with respect to a job, or with respect to a person, okay, if you have been holding on to your past for a long time because you don't know whether to leave or to stay, okay, maybe you need to this could be an offer, or this could have been someone from your past that could have helped you move on. Okay, with the Eight of Swords here and the Five of Wands, maybe there was some arguments you did not know what decision you need to take. Maybe with the Cage here and the Eight of Swords here, when the Lenormand's and Tarot matches, there was the Queen of Cups came, and now the Cage and this Eight of Swords, two eights here, feels like you could have been doing something again and again with the person. The Wheel of Fortune here is like when you let go, or when you find the key to finally decide which pathway to go, whether to stay in the past or to leave the past and move on. Okay, if you're conflicted, or if you're having arguments about this, maybe whatever you choose, okay, when you finally let go, when you come out of this sword, you've put yourself into a mental prison, I think you have the key. Okay, it could be maybe you're thinking very immaturely, or you could be even afraid of maybe going back to someone, or starting something new. Maybe this was your childhood dream to start a career, or start a hobby as a career and earn money, whatever it was. Maybe this was a long lost dream. If this was an ex that you're holding on still, especially if you're conflicted about it. Okay, when something does not give you peace, I think you need to know that it is not right for you. You do not have to have million people opinions or their suggestions. When you listen to your vibes, when you listen to your body, and when you're not in peace with something, you think you know that you need to change. That is a change that is going to happen for you. You're going to come out of this prison, I think. We'll see what is this past here. Six of Cups. Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, if you were waiting for reconciling with a person, or if this is a friendship, if you're losing a friend, if you're coming out of a group, if you're coming out of a job, okay, a job, a colleague, or something like that, I think it's the best thing to do, okay? Because when you know that it is no longer giving you satisfaction, or even if you had to leave a big company or a big collaboration and start new, I think it is worth it, because the wheel is changing for you. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, I think if you need to know where you're emotionally in touch with, okay? Maybe you kept apologizing, or you kept offering them a chance to come back into your life and they did not take it. It was a sign for you to choose that your different pathway right now. That's what I'm getting. If this company or this group or this friendship thing did not work out for you, it was for the best. Eight of Swords here. What is the mental prison that you are in? Empress. Wow. And the Sun. Oh gosh. Okay, so if you feel like a third party, okay, with the Three of Cups here, maybe you were the third party here, Gemini. Maybe you found out the truth that this person is not giving you your worth, or you don't feel worthy, okay? Or if you are, I don't know, let me clarify. The Five of Wands. What is this? Two of Cards fell. The World and the Tower. Yeah, World reverse and the Tower. Yeah, I think this cycle, you're hesitant to close this cycle, maybe because you feel like you deserve this person, or this is an ex that you feel like wants you, or you want this ex back. Maybe being the Empress sometimes could mean that maybe you feel that, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. What is this? The Chariot reversed. Okay, so some decision needs to be made, okay? Especially if you have to make a decision, a very firm decision, and leave a place, because there is a pathway here, and also the Chariot means there is two directions, okay? Especially if you need to close a chapter and move out of home, move out of a family or a company and go away somewhere, I think you need to make this decision this week, okay? I'm going to clarify one more on the Wheel of Fortune for you. The King of Pentacles reversed, okay? So this could be a Taurus, this could be a Capricorn, this could even be a Virgo here, okay? And maybe you're hesitant to close this cycle here, a Gemini, okay? And if you are a Gemini man dealing with an Empress, an ex-spouse, maybe that person wants to come back into your life, they're apologizing, or they're trying to offer you something. Maybe you do not want to be together with this person, okay? I think the world is still being upright, as maybe there's some negotiation that is still happening here, okay? And maybe this week you could put an end to this situation, finally close the cycle and move, okay? Sometimes we think that the universe will help us make decisions or give us something. No, when you make the decision, when you put an end to something, the universe, the wheel automatically turns, okay? That is how the universe works for us. So if you keep hesitating to move on, to close this chapter, I think the universe will, you either see, we have two choices in life, Gemini. One is, every day we are given two choices, either repeat a cycle or evolve. Repeat or evolve. So you have to choose. If you're evolving after this week, maybe June is the end for you, okay? So Gemini, with the second house here, with Cancer coming into play, this in July also, almost your birthday season is all over and the Cancer season has started. Maybe there was a lot of pressure for you, for your personality, on your behavior, or in your the way people looked at you, okay? Maybe you finally have the confidence that whatever you left behind or whatever you leave behind is going to give you a biggest change or positivity, maybe in the coming July month, okay? The end of June could be the time for you to close this cycle, okay? This cycle is still not closed. There could have been, like, suddenly you could have some anxiety and you just call your ex up, or your ex-spouse, or your even a friend, and you go back, okay? Because we often feel our emotions so much that sometimes we go back to the past because it's comfortable, because it's familiar. I don't think this familiarity is going to work anymore for you, okay? There is a key and you are the owner of it, and you need to understand that God is protecting you and the wheel is changing for you, especially if you leave someone or leave a situation or even a company, a job, whatever it is. Okay, the tower again flew. So if something is like feeling like you are losing your ground, the High Priestess, another major arcana here, I think you need to understand Eight of Swords again. So one more. I think you're not ready for this breakup, or if this is something, Ace of Cups, beautiful. So I think the more you hesitate to start new, the more you feel that sometimes breakups happen, or bad things happen in our life in a very swift way. Okay, we would just get up and in a 1 hour our whole life would have changed, because God sometimes pulls the rug beneath us, which we feel like a comfort zone or a safety, and when the rug gets pulled, everything that's hidden, the clutter and all things gets exposed. I think that is what the universe is trying to do or has done to you. Okay, and maybe that is keeping you stuck. Maybe you need to listen to your intuition, trust yourself more, because there is a new life, a new opportunity, or a new love out there for you. Once you find it, move on. Once you move on. Okay, so let's go to Cancer. So Cancer, this Venus entering into your second house, and this is your birthday season. Happy birthday, Cancers. Okay, have a beautiful birthdays and a blessed year for you. And Cancers, Venus and Mars in your second house can help you focus too much about your what you want in your life, about your needs. Okay, what you want to manifest in life, what you want to achieve in life, what kind of a partner you are looking for, and what kind of relationships you want. All those manifestations can be very easier during your birthday month. So try to choose you more than what the other person or the other people in your life are telling you about. Okay, so let's begin. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. The child here. Okay, this could be about new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings, immaturity. This could also mean about a child in your life. Okay, maybe you need to get back into your childlike enthusiasm, childlike spirit, and look forward for new things in your life, especially during this birthday season. Okay, because we are born as a child, right? We are a baby, and birthday babies, you have to be, maybe you need to feel a little more childlike here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck for you, Cancer. The past is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Swords reversed. Okay, there are few reversals in this deck. Okay, I don't know, maybe I shuffled it right now in the wrong way. I think, did I turn the cards while shuffling? Because there are quite a few cards that are in reversal. Maybe I'll just upright it. Okay, give me 1 sec. There, I saw one more card here. Yeah, I think I flipped the deck, I think. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so you, Cancer, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo here. Okay, if you have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, this reading could resonate for you. Feels like the King of Swords here could be a Gemini. Okay, so maybe you could be not seeing eye to eye with each other right now. Okay, maybe you're not talking to this person. If you are a mother, if you are a wife and you have a child together, okay, I feel like it's a father, a mother and a child. Okay, the King of Swords reversed, Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, with the Wheel of Fortune being upright here. I think there is a change. This change could be between a couple, between us, between married people. This could also mean that someone needs to go their separate ways. Maybe the King of Swords, okay, with the king being in reverse, there could have been lies. Okay, so sometimes King of Swords for me feels like a liar, a manipulator, especially when they are reversed. Okay, I'm not getting a good vibe for you, Cancer. We'll see what it is. If you're not dealing with an Gemini or a Virgo, Taurus, or if you don't have Earth in your chart, I don't think this reading will resonate for you. Okay, so don't panic, don't worry, and don't think that I don't have a child. Okay, sometimes child is literally not a child. It's about new beginnings too. So let me clarify the Eight of Swords. What's hidden? What is happening behind the scenes? What are you not? What are you in denial of? I need one more card. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, blocking. Okay, I think one person is not giving another person. Yeah, five of Pentacles just flew like that. Okay, this is rejection, upright rejection. So maybe if you are a Cancer woman with Earth in your chart, maybe you have money and you found out the truth that this person is using you for the money. Maybe they promised you that they will do business with you, or you will start a new startup with you, but they were all money focused, or they were about the profits that they get. I feel like with the Fortune here, a strong money here. Okay, so the King of Swords could be a liar, absolute liar. They could be, I'm getting a scam here. Okay, a scam. Maybe they promised you that they'll take care of you, but they were after you for the money, I think. Wow. What is this King of Swords reversed? Feels like a Gemini for me. I don't think it's an Aquarius or a Libra. The Tower. Yeah, this person has a shock, or this person could be the cause of this breakup, or feels that they were rejected here. If yeah, Temperance here. I think this person could be impatient here, or this person, maybe they tried to get something out of you in a hurry. Maybe some people just come and tell you, yeah, 10 of Swords, betrayal. Yeah, I think this person, or you need to wait for this person, or there is a waiting period here, especially if you're broken up right now, Cancer. This person needs to learn the lesson, I think, especially with regards to fake promises or money, or cheating you with words, promises, commitment. Or they could be with you for your for something here. I'll see what is this Page of Pentacles here. I think this person needs to learn the lesson, and the universe is working with this person, I think. Especially if you broke up with this person and you know that it's not right for you. Ace of Cups. This is false. There's no love in this relationship, okay? There's no love, okay? This is simply someone that is after you for your money, or for your for maybe the status. They think that if they are with you, their status will raise, or their appearance will raise. What is the Queen of Pentacles here? The current energy. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, do not sleep with this person, and do not give them any chance, especially practical. If they some people just return back and say we'll start being together. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, especially if this is a person that you are married to, Cancer women, if you have Taurus, or if you are a business owner, or if you have money, and this person is asking for a second chance, this person is coming back to you and telling you that we'll be together for the child, or I'll take care of you. We'll have a kid together. And when we have, sometimes people think that when you have kids together, your relationship just automatically transforms, or it becomes good. No, it's not. Okay. Unless or until the person changes within and changes their behavior and acknowledges and appreciates you for what you are, a third person or a child will not make it happen. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Four of Cups, rejection, definitely. Especially if you're a Cancer woman and you have a air sign, okay? A Cancer woman that is rich, that is settled down, or wants to settle down, but being chased for money, for status. Or if you are the ex-spouse here, the Queen of Pentacles for me is the ex-spouse. Sometimes the married wife with the 10 of Pentacles. If your husband suddenly comes and wants to sleep with you, okay, reject them. Especially if you have a kid, or if they tell you that I want to have kids with you, we'll solve the situation by having a kid. We'll be together again. I'll treat you right when you become a mother of the child. All these nonsense is you need to stay away from. Okay, reject this person. Maybe you have already done it with the Four of Cups reverse and the Ace of Cups reverse. There is no reconciling, especially if you are a wife, ex-wife here. Okay, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. Okay, this person is a hardcore liar, and the universe is working. This person needs to learn their lesson for what they have done to you. They need to learn, and the universe is taking care of it. You don't have to worry. Focus only on what you want to do in life. Especially Cancer, this period is all about you. Okay. Yeah, the Tower again. Wow. Double towers. means something very significant. Yeah, let it go, let go. Definitely the Hangman reverses. It's time to Three of Cups. Yeah, I think one more. Is there a chance for you to reconcile? I don't think so, but there is Three of Cups here. We'll see. Page of Rods. Yeah, yeah, maybe if they come in with some kind of I think they'll be coming in again and again for reconciliation will be based on sex or a child, okay, for a practical beginning. Okay, so this practical beginning could be about having kids with you or getting back together because they want the sex here. Okay, so do not fall for it. Okay, I think this person will still try to come back into your life. Definitely they'll come. I don't know, because there is a Temperance here. Temperance always means there is a waiting period or there is a timeline in it. And maybe if you are the ex-wife here, you need to be cautious because this person will come again into your life. Maybe in July also, to try to talk to you about starting something practically. Okay, a business or a child. I feel it's a child. Okay, especially if you are married or if you want to get married. Let's move on to Leos. So Leos, Venus entering into your sign, you will be glowing up, you will feel confident, you will feel like you want to have a makeover. This is the best time to do a makeover. You can buy new clothes, a wardrobe makeover, a hairstyle. You can change your appearance, whatever it is, okay? It favors you, okay? Number 5, 7 of Cups came here. So this is all about family. It's all about your dreaming new things. About 7 of Cups could also mean about your dreams, your goals, okay, whatever you want in life, okay. And with Venus and Mars in Leos, I think it is an opportunity for you to focus about what family means to you, what is a family, or how you want you to look, your personality to look within a family dynamic. Everything can come into play right now for you, Leos. And Saturn being in your opposite sign, I told Aries, right? I told in Aries reading, Saturn being in your opposite sign, it's not going to be easy for you to attract love right now. Even if it is a very beautiful love, there could be some lessons and you need patience, okay? This could go for a long term, especially if you're Leo, ready to settle down, ready to marry. This relationship can be a long-term relationship, okay? So what is the energy? Wow, the Lovers, beautiful. I think, yep, the person you're going to attract will be a long-term potential, okay? The Page of Swords is your past energy. Wow, Ace of Wands, beautiful card for you. That's your present energy. 6 of Cups, beautiful. Okay, so we have the Lovers and oh my god, and the 10 of Swords and the Justice card. So I'm going to take the Justice, and one more card is the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be you, Leo men, okay? Okay, so Leo, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Libra, okay? Especially this is an X here, a very strong X. Or if this is someone that has recently divorced or gone through a breakup and you're ready to date again, okay? So this could be two types of Leos, okay? Either you're dating a divorced man or a woman, or you yourself is coming out of a relationship looking for something new, okay? So that is how this energy is going to go, okay? With the 10 of Swords being in the reading, okay, it is not something that has happened in the past, okay? If you're in a legal battle, if you're trying to make a choice whether to, there is a choice definitely, especially if you are married or if you were in a relationship, you're trying to end one and start again or start something. The Ace of Wands is something that is very, very new, a brand new. Maybe this still your ex is watching over you. You're still not gone or completely out of this breakup or this divorce yet, okay? But you're just starting to date again, okay? If you're starting to date, definitely you can date right now because Venus in Leo and Mars in Leo is potential for dates, okay? You can look for new people. We'll see what is this 10 of Swords first. What was the betrayal? 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Justice. 2 of Swords. Yeah, okay. This is something that is still in play. The Lovers. 4 of Swords. 4 of Cups reversed. Rejection. Page of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed and the Three of Swords. Oh, Justice. So Leo, you could be dealing with a strong Libra. Okay, Leo men, you could be dealing with a strong Libra. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands here. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, getting over an ex is very strong here, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, Leos. Six of Cups. What is this? But Six of Cups is being in your future. Wow, Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So if you're looking to start some kind, if you're ending a relationship or a marriage with a Libra, or a Gemini, okay, Gemini, Libra here, Aquarius is not here, okay. So if you're not giving a chance with, because maybe one of you wants to start again, or one of you wants to, there could be diverse settlements happening here, monetary settlements too, or if one of you felt that one person has overgiven to the relationship and other person did not value the relationship, you're trying to move on, and when you move on, I think you're going to find someone. This could be a soulmate that you're attracting, especially for people that have come out of a relationship, a very recent relationship. You're ready to start dating again. Maybe you're just casual dating, because the Page of Pentacles is something new, something stable, and something that is I'm going to clarify the Two of Cups. That could even be a soulmate, a friendship that is helping you move on from this heartbreak from this person, okay. For both men and women, I'm getting this stuff, but yeah, Five of Cups. This person will help you heal on or move on after this breakup, okay. This relationship, if this was an ex, okay, so if you're absolutely not dating, or if you're absolutely not ready to date, maybe this person will help you move on, because the Five of Cups here, either you're looking for a stable relationship again, or you're looking for someone that is helping you out in this divorce, or a very nasty breakup, okay. Especially if you're dealing with the air sign, they could be very cutthroat, okay. There could have been some words that hurt you. This could have been very immature communication. They could have hurt you very deeply, especially with respect to money, or with respect to mind games. I'm getting mind games, okay. Maybe someone acts like oh, I want you, or I need you, or I did so much for you. Some people, when they start a relationship, they themselves will give a lot or do a lot, and when it ends, they will just turn the blame to the other person and say that it was all your fault. I sacrificed so much for you. The other person would have not even asked them to do so much, but they themselves would have lent themselves a lot, or overgave themselves, and now they feel that because of this person, they lost their life, they lost their passion, they lost their career, or they sacrificed so much. That is what I'm getting, a blame game here. Wow. So Queen of Rods, there you are, Leos. So we'll see what's the energy for you. Three of Pentacles, okay. I think you're ready to Empress. Wow, beautiful. And one more, the World, okay. So if you have ended a relationship, especially if you've been a spouse, if you've been in a commitment, or if you're trying to build a life, maybe you're trying to start living your life again, especially if you're a Leo woman, okay. You're trying to focus on your finances, and you're ready to acknowledge your worth. That's what I'm getting. If you're ready to acknowledge your worth and close the cycle with this person who broke your heart, made you feel miserable or unattractive, or if you had a lot of arguments and you know this person betrayed you, I think you need to close this chapter out and focus on your worth and build your own life, especially if you are in a family dynamic, okay. If this person was a karmic soulmate, you could have learned a lot of lessons from this person, and you need to reflect on it and not make any same mistakes again, okay. This could have been a hard relationship, and you're trying to end it and move on, okay. In July, you'll definitely start moving on, okay. The end of June, you're closing chapter here, Leo. We'll move on to Virgos. So Virgos, the reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. So in your 12th house, right? So Venus in your 12th house is not the right time for you to focus on new relationships, okay? Because you could attract people that are very, very dishonest, very, very... Give me a second. Very, very secretive. Okay, you could even you will have potential to attract people who are dishonest, manipulative, controlling, or they could have addiction issues, or they could have another relationship. Okay, so definitely when you have Venus in your 12th house, don't date people during that time, or do not fall in love with someone new. Okay, you will have, I am going to say, 98% chances of breaking your heart. Okay, and also one more thing is Venus in your 12th house could help you meet your soulmate, or a twin flame, or a karmic soulmate that will again teach you lessons or break your heart. Okay, because they sometimes, some relationships, when it happens in your 12th house, is not good. Okay, so be cautious of that energy, and do not sleep with any exes or someone that do not what do you call that, a fling out of for high, to get high. You know, you love getting high, or you want that adrenaline rush, and you go sleep with people. It could lead into either you're getting caught, or you are getting addicted, or even pregnancy, unwanted pregnancies. So try to be cautious of those energies right now, Virgo. And the best warning is, you will find a person who is already dating or they just broke up, and you could be a rebound. Okay, that is the chances for you. Okay, this time. So be cautious of it, Virgo, both men and women. Oh, the child came in reverse. No, I'm not gonna take it. Let me shuffle again. I think all cards are upright. Yeah, this happens when I do readings continuously. I shuffle, and sometimes I shuffle it in the opposite direction, and there are reversals. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Mice. Oh, okay. So be aware of theft, be aware of lies, be aware of people that stick to you like a gum, like a pest in your life, and you're not able to get rid of this person or this energy. Okay, we'll see how it plays out for you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You have the Seven of Wands as the overall energy. King of Swords reversed again. The Queen of Pentacles again. Your Virgo here. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that is an X that you need to stay away from. Yeah, Ten of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. With the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, returning back, going back, excess. All these Venus in 12th house can bring your excess back here, Virgo. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Especially this is an Aquarius. Okay, this is an Aquarius for you. You are a Virgo woman dealing with an Aquarius, and this is either they feel like they cannot get rid of you, they cannot block you. It's like, you know, sometimes, especially if this is someone that you're dealing with as a spouse or as a Ten of Cups reversed as spouse. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay, before I start the reading itself, I'll just shuffle all the cards, and I'll do a pre-meditation, and then I'll start. Okay, so when I'm doing it on live, when I'm shuffling something, and when whatever form it comes in, okay, it's meant to happen. I'm not going to reshuffle or turn again unless or until I'm being asked to, or I'm being prone to do it. Okay, so now I'm being asked to leave it like that itself. Okay, so don't get me wrong that there is no reversals for some signs, and there is reversals for some. Okay, some cards are in reverse. Okay, I think around 5 to 6 cards are in reverse, I think, and I tried to change, but there are still few cards that are still reversed. So I'm not gonna take it back. Okay, let it be like that. So this is like an X here for you, Aquarius. Okay, Virgo woman. This is an ex-spouse or an ex-person, okay? You, maybe you're trying to stay together because you're married, or you're trying to stay together or stick to this person because it is comfortable. This is your comfort zone. You want to get back together. Maybe you are trying to, one person is blocking and one person does not feel like they could get rid of this person, okay? This combination came for me for Cancer, okay? So Cancer, if you have Virgo in your chart, or Virgo if you have Cancer in your chart, or a Gemini or Aquarius in your chart, this reading or that reading would also resonate. Just check back to that reading, okay? Let me clarify. So this feels like a very strong ex, very strong, someone that you cannot get rid of. 10 of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups, yeah, again pursuing, chaser energy. Someone is trying to pursue you again and again. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands reversed, yeah. No matter how much you block this person, no matter how much you argue, they'll again come back. One more on the 7 of Wands. Yeah, the Hangman. Yeah, one person is blocking. One person doesn't want to deal with this relationship or deal with this person. And one person is out of the window and one person is still pursuing. So the King of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. Death reverse. See, I don't even have to explain why some cards are in the reversals, okay? Even if I shuffle it again and I pull it, whatever energy needs to come will come, okay? So this is someone's ex that is clinging as hell. They are not ready to leave the home, leave the relationship. Queen of Pentacles, we'll see who it is. Queen of Pentacles, you are sitting upright. So Virgo woman, you are good. Yeah, 6 of Wands reversed. I think, okay, you're not giving this person any attention, okay? Yeah, 4 of Swords reversed. One more on the Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Wands reversed, yeah. This is definitely an ex-spouse here, okay? One person wants to come back. One person is pursuing hardcore and the other person is not even giving them any attention. They are blocking this person out or they have already done it. 5 of Pentacles reversed is the future. So Virgo this week, Page of Pentacles. One more on the 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. This is greed. Okay, I'm gonna say this reading resonates just like what I did for Cancer, okay? There is a man, yeah, 5 of Pentacles again. 2 5 of Pentacles here, yeah. One person feels that if this person moves out of their life, you know, sometimes when you marry a rich woman, okay, the man will do anything to keep the wife stable, to keep the wife in their life, because they'll be broke without this person. They will lose their reputation. They will lose their assets, money, because money is what leads a man, right? So when money becomes affected and a man is thrown out of the house, or the man is not able to feel like a man again, they'll do anything to keep this person in their life, because they just want to show off that I'm still with this woman, I still have the status, I still have the house, I still have the car, I'm a rich man, or I can keep a rich woman or a spouse. This is the energy I'm getting here, okay? This person is doing anything or will do anything to get you back or make you stay, just because they don't want to end this situation. Clarify the King of Swords. What kind of man is he? What does he want? The Ace of Pentacles. Money, again money. I think they want a new beginning, or they want to, yeah, 7 of Wands. They're trying to defend themselves if they have cheated or if they have lied. Star card, Aquarius. I told you when I pulled this card, immediately I told it's an Aquarius, right? This is definitely someone is feeling hopeful of keeping the money, keeping the status, keeping or starting a new life with you. Or they want money to start a new life. Something that is monetary type for sure. Okay, so this man is an Aquarius. Okay, Virgo woman dealing with an Aquarius very strongly. This is the pest that is here to steal your money, steal your assets, or steal your limelight. That's what I'm going to say. When they are with you, they are going to have the fame, or they could be getting a lot of recognition or attention from the public eye, and that is the reason they are trying to keep this relationship together. Now they are trying to pursue. The knights are not stable energy. The King of Swords reverse, be very very aware of lies, manipulation, mind games, and the Knight of Cups is not a stable offer. Okay, this is someone that is, they just tell that if you do this, I'll do that. Oh, I'll do this. You just give me this one time, just forgive me. You'll see a changed behavior in me. All these are just lies. Okay, so I think you need to be cautious of this, Virgo woman. Do not let your exes come into your life for the next 3 weeks. Okay, till July, guard your energy, guard your assets, guard your money, and do not fall for bullshit. Ace of Rods, yeah. King of Swords again. I cannot make this shit. Six of Swords. Move on. Okay. Four of Rods. Yeah, definitely if this is a spouse, or if this was an ex-person, okay, who's trying to start over, or promise you that, oh, I will have riches, or I will have a great life together now. I've changed. Stop believing in a man who says he's changed. Trust his actions. I don't think there is any actions here. Okay, I think you need to block and move on, especially if it is an Aquarius. Okay, it's 1 hour here. I'm gonna pause this video. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of the signs in the next video. Okay, I hope this reading resonated with you, Aries till Virgos. Okay, thank you.